Hey everybody, and welcome back to Games with Friends Super Sentai series, I suppose. We're gonna have a few episodes of this, and again, you should know me already. I'm Josh. I'm in like every episode of everything on this channel, and I'm here with my friend Niko, Nicholas Qualls.
Hello everybody, it's Morphin time.
Now, we were testing this out a moment ago to make sure it would work for recording, and Niko noticed that it has an interesting mix of Zords.
It's actually a combination of the Season 2 and Season 3 Zords of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which are different than the traditional Dino Zords that everyone tends to remember they were in the first season.
And is that a combination of... Well, before we see too much of the fighting, let's go ahead and skip that, and we can go ahead and actually start up some verses.
Yeah, we're going to go to fighting mode, because that's the two-player mode. Now you can see, the first one is the Thunder Zord, the Thunder Megazord. The second over here we have where player 1 is now, it's the Mega Tiger Zord, which is the Thunder Zords and the White Tiger Zord. The two in the middle, though, are from the Ninja season, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 3. This one, the one that player 1 is on right now, is the Ninja Megazord that was also used in the film, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie.
The one that they rendered in 3D for the...
Yep.
For the special for the American movie.
Mm-hmm. And this one that player 1 is on is the Shogun Megazord. It's a Megazord upgrade they got in Season 2. I mean, not Season 2, in halfway through Season 3, sorry.
Can't really see it for the font right now, but I like how the Shogun Megazord has kind of a crane on his head.
Yep, I mean, they both do, technically. Kind of crane-ish.
Now this will let me fulfill a childhood wish and let me play as Goldar.
I am going to be the Mega Tiger Zord.
Looks like everyone at the bottom, we have 4 villains at the bottom.
Yep, 4 villains, Lipstick, Goldar, Lord Zed, and I don't know what the last one is.
Some other thing. Now, I happen to know, from having seen this played on another show, that this particular fighting system has been used before. This is a system developed for Gundam.
Oh!
The Gundam Wing fighting game. Zordon is looking like he needs
We're apparently fighting in the command center.
Yeah. Or whatever weird middle of the internet. Oh, these controls are very interesting. Whatever weird pseudo X zone we might be in. We're whatever's behind Zordon. He's on a screen and we're behind him. So, from what I know about this fighting game, that bar at the bottom constantly fills up. If you do a super move, like a Street Fighter type fireball, down forward attack, like I just did, if you happen to synchronize doing that super move with when your bar is full, you'll charge up a bit of an attack, and if you do that 3 times in a row, you get a super attack or something like that.
I do not have any luck doing that at all.
Otherwise, I have no practice with this. I've just been playing around.
I have no idea what the hell I just did, but I did it.
Your character seems to have almost the same attacks that, I forget the Gundam Wing character names, or the
I can tell you which Gundam, but I don't remember what attack that is.
Death Scythe, I think, is the
name
of the
Death Scythe Duos, it's the black one.
But anyway, this is a more basic version, because the Gundam version has guns and all kinds of other things, other options that you have. Now, I can tell you that I've only had luck doing a super move with X, if you hit, like, down forward X with Goldar, at least.
Down forward X?
Well, you know, with Super Nintendo X is the top one.
Oh, yeah.
But, we're using...
Oh, what the hell?
Oh, crap. I always liked Goldar, and they probably kept him a lot longer in the American version than he ever existed on the Japanese version as well, didn't they?
Oh, yeah, well, the second season of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers in Japan, the Super Sentai series, they change that every year. And Power Rangers eventually started doing that, but they didn't do it for the first 3 seasons. So they kept a lot of the original suits from the Zyuranger series that it was adapted from, and they had Japan film some more stuff with those suits. And we also filmed stuff with those suits.
Goldar and that skeleton guy. I don't remember his
they
name.
called him Rito Revolto. It was Rita's brother.
Oh, they had a...
but yeah, they
kind of
teamed up.
a villain version of Bulk and Skull kind of relationship
Basically,
going on.
yeah.
Two dummies getting into trouble.
They kept them around a lot longer, and ultimately, a lot more than they actually were in the show.
Now, were they from the Zoo Ranger?
Yeah, Goldar
that series.
Lord Zed is a completely American-made creature bad guy. He wasn't in Japan at all.
You look a little bit more nimble than the average Megazord. Or no, maybe that's me. I'm looking at mine. I look a little bit more nimble than me, forgetting that I'm first player. Well, I suppose that I should be more nimble. I am the Ninja Megazord. Okay, let's see if I can figure out some special moves here. A lot of the special moves seem to be essentially down roll to forward or down roll to back attack. Oh. Now this is pure childhood fantasy right here.
The Megazords fighting the Megazords.
Could never think of a reason why that would ever happen in the show. Unless one of them was somehow commandeered by a...
Well, and you also, from season to season, I mean, the problem is, especially in Mighty Morphin, you couldn't use the old Zords because they always got destroyed to make the new ones.
That was their excuse, wasn't it? That they would, they kind of recycled them somehow?
Yeah, basically. Like, the Dino Zords became the Thunder Zords. I forget what the BS excuse was from the Thunder Zords to the Ninja Zords.
Storyline, though, wasn't there at least one time where they were essentially destroyed or something?
Yeah, they were destroyed and remade into the Thunder Zords.
But they otherwise would have been losing whatever battle it was.
Yeah.
When
Lord Zed appeared, he took over the Tyrannosaurus Rex Zord and the Dragon Zord. And the Power Rangers had to get control of it back and get upgrades.
I remember that. That's such a blast from the past. I remember that episode.
I actually just watched that episode this morning.
But didn't they have, like... Didn't they recut the segments with those Zords to make them look evil-ish, like red backgrounds or something like that?
Not red background.
Lightning around them or something?
Kind of lightning around it.
I'm trying to time these super moves. Oh!
Oh, that was a struggle.
See, this also has, like, meaty punches when you would expect metallic clanks. I don't know, at least it has robotic sounds, but they're almost the exact same sound effects as the Gundam fighting game, though giant robots. I don't blame them for not even bothering to change the sound effects. Bandai could just license the...
I think it's it.
I'd like to figure out how to do a super finisher. Those are always more impressive than just, like, punching someone and they're dead.
Yeah, well, I mean, they don't seem to have finishers in this.
You wanna try Lord Zed this time?
I'm gonna take Zed.
I'll try whatever this thing is.
This thing looks pretty badass, actually.
Silver horns. Holy crap. They're like a weird gigantic mouth.
In the background, we have Serpentera, Lord Zed Megazord. It is gigantic, huge, largest Zord ever made. Which was retarded because they could never use it more than 5 minutes because it ran out of energy.
Was that also an American construct, or was that from a scene from the Japanese?
It was from the Japanese series.
Can't seem to get past your stab.
Yeah, wow. I'm just spamming that stab.
I'm just gonna, like, throw salt on you and it'll burn. We were saying it came from an episode of the show?
Well, no, well, basically...
Oh,
okay. I guess you just button mash out of that when that happens.
It seems to be. I just hit Y over and over again when we lock.
The Zords like in the second season, and a lot of the Monster of the Week bad guys came from the Japanese series Die Ranger. It's the Super Sentai series that followed Zoo Ranger, which is where most of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers came from.
Get out of there! Did they end up using that for another series of Power Rangers?
They never
in America
used those costumes, except for the White Ranger. The White Ranger is the only Ranger costume they used for that show.
Was it the Tiger?
Yeah, it was the Tiger one. It was the one that Tommy came back to be. Lord Zed is apparently my guy.
You were definitely badass. Or at least either that or Silverhorns just really sucks for me. I'm going to try Lip Syncer. Yeah, we'll do one more.
I want to see if we could do... there we go.
Two of the same. Yeah, two of possibly the lamest one.
Oh,
I don't know.
Now I want to do it again to see what the color swaps on the Zords look like.
We could try that.
Yeah.
Probably just look completely weird. Who got the original? I guess I did because I picked it first.
I guess.
I think she was blue. Alright, let's figure out some of these moves. Wow, that's a weird rubbery leg she's got there. Look at that flopping around. She is lipstick. Okay, here we go. Cannot seem to... Ah, that was... See how you know, I did the super move at the right time and now it's pink down there? If you do it like 3 times in a row, you're supposed to get a super attack. Or an ultra attack, or however you will say. Come on. This is like, I can't fight and focus on that though.
No,
you sit there trying to do a move over and over again, the person's just going to jump kick you in the face.
Yeah, the moves, that timing bar does not really make it really effective combat, because you're not paying attention to the combat.
The last...
It's almost better to just completely ignore it.
When I was playing as the Ninja Zord, I found that I got to like the 3rd level just by fighting you, and I happened to...
Accidentally run the combos.
Accidentally, yeah, do 3 super moves when it happened to be at the end of the thing. And they don't have to be in a row either, it just has to be eventually you've done 3. Like I just did one there. Oh, here we go.
Go do it. Let's see what
we do it.
Nice. Ooh, wow, that takes like half the life. That's actually really effective.
And the other characters probably look more awesome. Hey, we're fighting in front of a mall. I just realized we're giant and fighting in front of a mall.
We're giant lipstick creatures fighting in front of a mall.
Lip Syncer wins.
Okay. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. It's
Now there was a... I want to say that there was a version of this game that came out on Sega at the same time, but was completely different. Like it had different Zords on the Sega version, and
there was a Sega fighting
by
game.
Someone different, I think.
There was a Sega fighting game that had the original Dino Zords.
Maybe then that one might have come out before this one.
Possibly. I had that one back when it came out.
Ah. I jumped off the wall and got my ass kicked. I like how there's just a bunch of bystanders just watching in the background.
Yeah. Well, it's like the other Power Ranger game we played. I don't think the Power Rangers almost were a bad guy. Okay, let's see what
You want to see a variant
let's pick the Thunder Megazord. Let's see what a variant looks like.
Purple.
That's kind of badass.
See, this is the kind of thing that you get like a figure, and then they have like a 2nd edition of the statuette that has like a special color.
After this one, let's end this quick.
Just sit there like poking. Actually, I could keep trying to do super moves over and over again. That might actually work. Actually, that's very similar to the Gundam game.
Yeah.
Come on, I was really close. I just did a throw.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, let's try it again. You seem to be better at actually...
Look, he's got red eyes and everything down there.
I know, it's the evil version. It's really neat. I like the design though. I like the Thunder Megazord in general. I never actually got to own the Dino Megazord, but I did get the Thunder Megazord, and it was a fun toy to own. I do like this new color scheme though. It's really neat.
Ah, close.
The neat thing about the Thunder Megazord, when you bought the toys, you actually bought it in multiple pieces. Unlike the Dino Megazord, the original, you bought all 5 Zords in a case. This one, you got the Red Dragon Zord because it could turn into its own fighter on its own.
Yeah.
And then the other Zords came in its own case. Let's check the Tiger, the Mega Tiger Zord. I don't care as much about the Ninja Zords.
I kind of want to see what Lord Zed looks like. This one kind of has like a girl version.
That's...
kind of pink. Pink and green, it's actually kind of a... Though the larger image just shows the pink, but pink and green has a watermelon look to it.
Well, it's more like a fuchsia. It makes the the blue unicorn as well as the red marks on the actual tiger itself into a fuchsia color.
Apparently,
for all you T-Mobile fans.
Apparently, I'm gonna do a do it again. Do it. Spirit Palm.
There we go. That's awesome.
Is that even anything from the show, or is that just made up?
Not really. I mean, he does shoot energy balls out of the tiger head in the chest.
There we go. There's one. Ah, so close. You can see how, like, even the timing on it is... Even if you're just a little early.
Not quite.
Oh, come on! One more try here. Nope. There we go.
Okay, let's see what final mode does. Let's go.
Is that it?
That
No,
can't
maybe
be
it's
it.
another move.
Maybe it's a button. Oh, it's
Oh, the timer
done.
ran out.
Well, of course the Mega Tigazord won.
Now, in the options, we didn't know what face mode was when we were looking at it. I'm guessing face mode is puts giant images of your character's face on the screen at the bottom.
Or, yeah, that might be it.
I can see now why they would give you the option to turn that off, because it is taking up a lot of screen real estate, though I don't think it really gets in the way of the gameplay.
No, I don't see any obstruction really happening.
I guess that was either it or it ran out, because I had the lightning power still for a little bit, and then it just kind of went away after I did the other one. Can't really figure out if he has another move or not. So far, I've only really figured out one move for any character I've been playing. They might only have one move.
I just uppercutted your ass.
An upper ass. I don't know, that doesn't work either. You can barely see the tiger head on the front of them, but I guess you can see it in the larger image at the bottom.
Yeah.
It's like, it doesn't matter what button I hit to do the super move. Oh, there we go. That was a new move. The alley-oop punch. It's kind of forward, down, forward. X. Yeah, there we go. Break the robot fingers.
Ah, yeah.
Nice.
Is there a block? I don't think so.
Holding back probably blocks. It's gonna be like Street Fighter.
Ooh.
Groin punch.
Okay. I think we should see what Lord Zed looks like and then call it a game.
Yeah, I think we've exercised a lot of what this game has to offer already. Now there might be other bosses.
There may be.
That you
there
see
was
in
a
the
story
one-player
mode that
mode.
were just blue Lord Zed.
Well, he's purple
He's
in the sprite,
yeah,
and blue in the image. Kinda has a shredder color. That color doesn't match at all between the two.
No, not near as much as the other one.
I kind of like the Kool-Aid blue color better than the one that I ended up getting.
Yeah, the one that the face of the bottom versus the one that's actually in combat. That actually looks kind of neat, but I think red is the way to go. They chose the correct color on which one they should have used in the show.
Yeah. I mean, he does look like a skinless person. But he's your random alien entity.
Yeah.
Like, they never really describe whether or not he looks the way he does because he as an individual is messed up, or if that's like some alien species that he is.
No, they never do. They never address. So wow, that was an impressive attack.
They hit more than once.
I think Lord Zed is just the one to go with in this entire game.
Yeah, he seems pretty powerful. Go for it. No, that's not gonna do it.
Oh!
Jesus! Nice. Feel my death claw. And then if you actually go in for button mashing, he's pretty quick too.
Okay, that does it. Lord Zed won. The world is destroyed.
That's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the fighting series. Weird name. But join us next time where I think we're gonna give... I forget exactly what it's called. It's another Mighty Morphin Power Rangers game, though.
There's several.
Yeah, we may or may not get around to Zeo Racers.
Zeo Racers, the Battle Racers.
But that'll be
game.
another time.
Oh god.
Thanks again for joining us. See you next time.
Bye, everybody.
5人揃ってゴレンジャーガッタートランプ対僕バトルフィーダー世界のダンス電磁世界 ンジャー高校生教室兄弟5